Kristin is talking about, see, there's something that would normally bother me, but I'm just gonna leave it in here. Hi, hello, how are you? My name is Sara from Sara's Reading Nook, and I have a video response today. This is like the quickest I have ever been inspired to film a YouTube video. Like, my hair isn't even dry yet. What? But I did manage to get a coffee, so if you want to listen to my talk and chat, then please stay and we will just move forward and go ahead with this chat. So one of my Booktube friends and Bookstagram friends is Kristin from Perks of a Bookflower. Now, she recently made a YouTube video called Booktube and Perfectionism, an honest chat. So I have a little favor to ask. Please go ahead, if you're inspired to, go and check out her channel, subscribe, watch her video, and then when you're done with that, come back to me and we will continue our chat. So as you can see in her video, Kristin is talking about, see, there's something that would normally bother me, but I'm just gonna leave it in here. So Kristin is talking about certain things that happen in her videos that she wishes, you know, like we all do, like we had more control over. Like my audio, or like my image quality, or my hair. And yes, I think that I have some gray hairs too, so don't worry about it, Kristin. We're all in that together, or we're all in this together. However, the High School Musical, I'm too old for that anyway. So her first point is that you are not going to be great at first. Oh my gosh, yes, yes. And of course we're not going to be great at first. The first time I do anything, but yes, Booktube, just like anything, yes, it's going to be terrible at first. Some days you're going to feel like you really get it, but then an ambulance will go by in the background, a cat will chirp unexpectedly, a hairball will be fluffed up. And that's filming in a nutshell. Next point, yeah, there's going to be doubts. Yeah, do I have doubts? Oh yeah, sure I do. First of all, can anyone understand my Canadian accent? How Canadian do I sound? How often do I say A? Are the stereotypes correct? Another, like, doubt I have, do I look okay? Am I going to look back at the footage like that one time and think to myself, Sara, you had a hair on your nose the entire time. Did I keep it in? Yes, I did, and I will let you figure out what video it was a part of. Hint, it's like my second or third most popular one. Nobody even like commented on the hair. That probably no one even saw except for me. Or you did and you're just really kind. But you know what? If you did, you're my kind of people. So yeah, I agree with you. You do have to love what you do more than these like doubts that you have, because there are days where I might listen to one, but I don't make videos on those days. And so I've really been pushing myself to just like get through it, go ahead, film it, put it out there for the world, and share my views. And in doing so, gosh, I've met so many people and like so many bookish friends. Like literally there was a point where this channel had like one person who subscribed to me, and that was my partner. So the longer you stay on here and the more consistent you are, the better it is. So you just have to push yourself through those quirky little times. One example of my perfectionism was a video that I did on why I don't buy books. I was a little bit concerned because, I mean, I put this out there to Booktube, but I did justify why I don't purchase books. But anyway, I didn't like how the colors turned out when I looked at the video on my computer. And so I spent forever adjusting the color, adjusting the hue, adjusting the saturation. And really, if I had just stuck with the original footage, that would have been fine. But, you know, I adjusted the colors, it looks different from all the rest of mine, and the video is still out there. But I have learned to be a little bit more forgiving about things like saturation and things that would drive me crazy on a Bookstagram forum, because Booktube is not Bookstagram. To Kristin's point about rewatching the same clips over and over again, yes, I do that, and sometimes I think to myself, wow, do I actually look like that? Sometimes I think I look better than I do in real life on the footage, and I'm like, can I just have that lighting that beautiful lighting from that one special day like on me like all the time. And then other days I think to myself, I really need to up my moisturizing game. But then, you know, you box that thought up, you put it to the side, and you just go on and you post a video because we're trying to keep to a schedule here. So I've come to the realization, as has Kristin, sometimes done is better than being perfect, because as we know, we can never get there. And something that I'll add to finish this video, in terms of dealing with perfectionism, I understand, I get it. I was that kid. I had to have the scholarships, had to have the perfect grades because I was hyper-focused. But then I realized the more fixated I was on having things perfect, the more I was incarcerating my mind. I needed to learn how to study to learn, not to study to be the brightest kid in the class, though that took me a very long time to learn, truth be told. And I'm taking that approach to Booktube, which is, yes, I'm new. No, I do not have the most amazing editing skills, but that's not why I want you here. I don't want you here because you think I'm sweet, I'm intelligent, all those things. If you think that genuinely, that is very nice of you. But what I want you here for is to engage in discussion, and I want to build friendships. So all of those doubts put aside, I'm just going to compartmentalize them in this little box, push it aside, and I'll just tell you a couple of ways that I cope. I actually went to counseling for this years ago. So I did acceptance and commitment therapy. What that means is that I'll actively write down what my values are, why I want a Booktube channel. I wanted to connect with others, I want to share my perspective on books, and I want to be part of the community. So those are my biggest values. Do I accept that there will be difficulties in the way? Yes. But despite that, I am committed to making these videos so that I can live by my values. That's pretty much acceptance and commitment therapy in a nutshell, and that's the approach that I take to all of my hobbies and all different aspects of my life. So even though day to day there might be inconveniences or things that I wish were better, still I try to live by my values. So yeah, that's pretty much everything for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and to Kristin, gosh, I hope you go and check her out. She has the loveliest personality and also the loveliest Booktube channel, and she's a good friend of mine. So, well, I hope you're okay with me saying that. She's a very good Booktube friend, Bookstagram friend, and I'm so happy that I met her. And if you're inspired to make a video response, then please do so. Alright, have a great weekend, everybody. I'm gonna try and make another video soon, but we'll see how that goes. Alright, bye!